Alrighty, here we go, Battle City action, and in this one it is Bakura going up against Ishizu, which could be an interesting match. They both do have sort of like their ace cards, Ishizu with Midora's, Bakura with his Destiny board and his Dark Sanctuary. Who knows how this one could end up. Alrighty, Bakura's perspective. He's got Earl of Demise, he's got Trap Hole, the Dark Door, Zork, and Dark Artist. It's an okay starting hand. Oh, never mind. Ishizu has played Crush cards straight off the bat. So both players will start with a new hand. And, wow, that's probably even a better hand for Bakura, to be honest. Ishizu goes with a face-down defense. And ends her turn. Oh, Bakura draws Destiny board. Destiny board letter, or the trap card for it anyway. The letter F. And, oh, look at that. Oh, wow, yes, all three of them are fiends. So Bakura is going to be able to summon Dark Necrofear. Ishizu's card destruction may have backfired. So 2200, 2800 with Dark Necrofear on the field. It's a good card. Alright, so what does Bakura have in response? He's also just thrown down the Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams. Okay, and he's going to play down Dark Spirit of the Silent. That may block his Destiny board, but if Ishizu attacks, although I think she needs two monsters on the field. I mean, she could play Midora's or something else to attack with, so Bakura should be able to at least activate that card at some point if he wants to get Destiny board down. He's just flipped it up, so Destiny board will start counting down and will start pulling its letters to the field. Although, if Ishizu can't deal with Dark Necrofear and Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams, Ishizu might not even last long enough for Destiny board to take effect. Alright, there's Keldo. And Kestis of Dagla as well. And now Card of Demise activated as well, so Ishizu's been able to draw cards. She hasn't drawn particularly good cards. You would have to say Kestis of Dagla hits Bakura. And now Card of Demise activates. Destiny board. Well, Ishizu has got no cards in her hand. And Bakura still has that 2200 of Dark Necrofear on the field. He's got Sakuretsu Hawama, he's got Monster Reborn, he's got a very good hand. Bakura, he's just thrown down Dark Mimic level 3, which in of itself is 1,000 points. Bakura possibly thinking about Monster Reborn and going all in for an attack, but there's another 500 off Ishizu, and Dark Mimic is going to get a direct attack as well, doing some more life point damage eventually as Keldo's effect activates and sends two of Bakura's graveyard cards back to his deck. Okay, over to the comments. Card Player 21. Gravekeepers, keep them coming. That was for the Gravekeepers and Kaiba match. RJ Hardest... Oh, how do I say that? RJ Hardesty 334. Thank you for the videos, bro. Glad the algorithm led me to your channel. Happy to have you here, RJ Hardesty. Thank you for tuning in. So what has Bakura got now? The Shallow Grave. He's still got Monster Reborn. And Bakura may actually regret playing that trap card earlier on, because that may block his Destiny board. Because I don't think Ishizu's going to be attacking anytime soon. Mind you, it is a good card. It's just maybe Bakura should have held it, but... Alright, draw face for Ishizu, who only has one card. And she throws down Shining Angel, but she actually needs 2 monsters on the field for Bakura to activate that trap card he played. Moon Wolfie says, Kaiba would not like one of his students losing to Joey. Joey Boy played amazing by using Ojama Country and Armed Dragon against Chaz. He managed to get both King and Knight off the field, and that is something that the other opponents didn't manage. It was an absolute hell of a play by Joey, as we see Bakura has got 4 of the Destiny board letters on the field, and there's the final countdown, which Bakura now also cannot play. Alright, down goes Yoranzo. And there goes Shining Angel. So Yoranzo's at 1300. Ishizu might be able to pull another Shining Angel from a deck to the field. It'll stop the direct attack from Yoranzo. Bakura, hilariously, is actually going to probably block himself from using that trap card unless Ishizu draws a monster, plays it, and then goes for an attack, which is unlikely, only 1 card in hand. Well, Bakura could have had a Destiny board win, but he blocked himself. But I don't think it's going to matter because Ishizu was just absolutely hemorrhaging through life points. It all started when she played card destruction straight up. Alright, there's Man-Eater Bug. So Bakura going potentially for a flip effect there. So Ishizu's going to lose 800 here, putting her down to just 2600. SCH292 says, imagine if Joey beat Chaz on the 11th turn. Some of you guys might get the 11th turn reference. I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't. I don't get the reference. If it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX reference, I will probably get it soon as I'm watching through the series again. Arm Dragon, level 3 with Wabaku never works, LOL. That's from Octavio Hirschberg. Usually Chaz, it's very, very rare that he actually summons Arm Dragon level 5 through the effect of Arm Dragon level 3. And F22 Raptor C, of course, Joey with Grave Robber. Samwise 495, I see we're doing ASMR commentary now. That was for the Gravekeepers in Keith match. That may have been the night where I was doing commentary a bit later than normal, and I had to keep the volume down, which is challenging. 2200 off Ishizu. Bakura's blocked his own Destiny board, but Ishizu has no cards in. Oh, now that Duname's the Dark Witch, or is it Dunames? I think it's Duname's the Dark Witch. I've been saying it wrong again as well. Now I think there were a few. And Bakura picks up the win in the first match, which really went all wrong for Ishizu straight after she played that. Right after Ishizu played that card destruction. There was one more comment. There it is. Random High Plus. You mentioned Kevin Owens besting Cody, but I don't see it happening. Cody is the guy now. Owens is just being built up as a credible threat. I don't think we see Cody lose unless it's to someone like Reigns returning, Braun Breaker, or someone else who will be more viable long term. That is a valid argument. I would like to see Kevin Owens actually get the win and become champion for a little bit. While I don't dislike Cody Rhodes, I just don't think his run has been that special as champion. Will they put the title back on Roman Reigns? Hopefully as well at some point. But in the meantime, in the WWE world as well, for all the wrestling fans in the comments, what do you think about the new women's titles? The women's US title and the women's Intercontinental title. It's a growing division, and I'm actually quite keen for it. I reckon the women's wrestling today is actually best in the world, best it's ever been. It also gives the chance for some of the NXT women to come through onto the main roster as well. Now, when Raw and SmackDown go to Netflix, I've read that they're going to be 3-hour shows, which means they will need to fill more TV time. So that could be a good timing for introducing those 2 new women's titles as well. And Ectoplasma Duel. I like Ectoplasma Duels. They're fun. As Bakura throws up Sangan and Goblin Zombie. So Ishizu's got to win 2 matches here, and it's going to be quite tough. In fact, it's going to be very tough. I didn't notice Ishizu doesn't have anything in her hand. There's Dark Ruler Hades. And Sangan's effect will activate here as well. And Headless Knight is pulled from Bakura. Ishizu's in big trouble here. She has got an absolute munted hand. Well, she played Angelo 7 until Bakura flipped that trap hole. Ugh. Ectoplasma activates. Bakura throws Goblin Zombie. That's going to allow him to draw Gurnia as well. Oh, and also for all those GTA fans out there, last night I collected all 50 snapshots on GTA San Andreas in San Fierro, and the way I did it right at the start of the game. If you activate the mission drive-by, one of the really early ones for Sweet, before you get in the car, the game has all the 4-star wanted level if you go out of Los Santos and into like the areas you're not meant to access yet. That 4-star wanted level's turned off, so you can literally run around the whole map. You can go into the army base and onto the restricted boat as well in San Fierro. You can go literally anywhere on the map and not get a wanted level. You can even attack like police officers walking around on the streets, and you still don't actually get a wanted level. So yes, it's a strange abnormality in the game where the wanted level seems to get turned off at the very start of that mission. There's a few missions that do it, but yeah, I activated that mission, went all the way to San Fierro, took all the snapshots, then went back and then threw a grenade at the car because I want to activate that effect again so I can go to Venturas and get all the horseshoes and then all the oysters as well, then save the game and then have a save game file where I'm really close to the start, and whenever I want to play the game again I don't have to collect all the horseshoes and all the tags and all the snapshots. I did the same on GTA Vice City. I've got a save file at the absolute very first mission, and I've already got all of the rampages, I've got all of the hidden packages, I've done most of the stunt jumps. There's a couple you can't get. But yeah, that way I can just play the game and just play the missions and still get to 100% very, very easily. As is this match over already? Boo! Ishizu has been absolutely slaughtered by Bakura. 2-0. Never in doubt. Look, to be fair, Ishizu drew an absolute brick in that last game, but well, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. Alright, Chaz is taking on Seto Kaiba, and the Gravekeepers are taking on the wild card in Joey Wheeler. Can Joey Wheeler pull off another absolute miracle? We will soon see. Thanks everybody for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.